Hello everyone and welcome to our Panorama episode of Clacket. In the Panorama episodes, I usually go over what we presented the past few days. Well, today the Panorama is going to be a little bit different as we start season 4 of the show. What I'm going to do is that, I'll give you a quick look at the some of the, the movies we talked about in all the previous seasons of a Clacket. And sure you do remember AJ, who used to present Clacket previously. Well, he's back.
I am back. Just like that one guy used to say in
Arnold.
his movies. Arnold!
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back. This time I'll be focusing on TV shows, which is a thing I haven't been able to do on the show before. So we get to split that and enjoy the show together.
Well, it's always great to have you back, and not just as a director or assistant director or like producer, but we like you as a presenter.
Thank you.
So welcome back, and definitely today, this is our Panorama episode, as we said, and we're going to give you like clips of the things that we talked about in maybe the previous season and the second season, going all the way maybe to the very first season.
Mine. We'll see.
Stay tuned.
These are some of the movies we talked about previously.
Police! Hands up! Stay still! Get out of here!
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you.
Find the gun!
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight.
When you wish upon a star.
Actually, we need like 5 more minutes for lighting.
No, I'm ready now. Let's go, Sandy. Come on.
All right, let's roll.
Let's do it.
Set.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Ready.
Camera has speed.
And action.
What line? What line?
I did not hit her. It's not true. Did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Okay.
Action.
What is line?
I did not hit her. It's not true. Not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Scene 112, take 13, mark it, action.
I did not hit her. Okay, line.
I did not hit her. It's not true. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Take 17, action.
I hit her.
No. Do you want to change the line?
Script is script. Script says same.
You're doing great, man. We'll get there.
Action. Action. Action.
You
Action.
have to say out loud. I can't hear in here.
Look at me in the eyes and tell me the truth. We're your friends.
You don't understand the psychological impact of what you're doing here. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting our friendship.
I am not responsible for Johnny. I'm through with that. I'm changing. I have the right, don't I? People are changing all the time.
What a day for a daydream.
Marissa.
Jesus, Grant!
The body, it's gone.
It's what?
You know, with a good plan.
Out there?
We're all getting older.
Did you see anything?
No!
Did you hear anything?
No!
Sooner or later, we'll be closer to the end than we are to the beginning.
If he's alive, nothing's gonna stop him.
You're dead.
Last year, I lost $90,000.
We should just get out of here.
So I went back on the road again and tried to make ends meet.
I didn't know anything about you. Marissa never told me anything.
There was somebody else.
That thing up there, the one that's calling itself Marissa?
Someone completely different.
You're talking about killing an innocent woman.
I can really see it in you. You care about your family.
It's everything you wanted.
Which place is with your wife?
Put this all behind you right now and go.
We can be together.
Well, documentaries are not going to be with us anymore in this season, but we're going to give you a quick look at some of the documentaries that we covered in the previous seasons.
The documentary film segment. In this episode, we will talk about a crime movie. The crime affected American society and the world after they knew the truth behind the heinous crime. This movie called American Murder: The Family Next Door. The story of this film revolves around the disappearance of the family of Christopher Watts, who reports it to the police, and in the end revolves who is the perpetrator of the crime, shockingly to all. The film's director is Jenny Popplewell, and she was nominated for a BAFTA award for this film as well. Jenny also directed another series, Rich and Shameless. The runtime of this film is 1 hour and 23 minutes long. The movie has a rating of 7.2 on IMDb. The film was released worldwide on the 13th of September 2020. And now, with some of the information about this movie. Christopher Watts had another life that he liked and preferred over his life with his pregnant wife and his daughters. And it is said that the one he loved was the one who influenced him and his thinking and his mind. Christopher was doing a search with the police and expressed feelings of sadness for his family, but it was not convincing. The victim's wife, Shannon, felt that her husband had changed in the last days before she gone missing, and she had told one of her friends about this. And then things began to become clearer. And here is some of the critics' opinions. Kate Erbland. An impeccably produced look at a heinous crime. Popplewell's documentary meticulously weave together a wealth of information that is almost feels too ready-made for the film treatment. Almost. The New York Times. Poplar film presents the world story as more than a crime story. It is a thematic film about marriage and the deception of social media, as well as a piercing examination of domestic violence, constructed with care and undeniable craft. Brian Tallarico. The result is a film that feels deeply personal and not always in a good way. It is a film that cannot help but feel a little like an invasion of privacy. And that's it for this segment. Hope you have liked it, and we got a lot more to come. This movie deals with the story of a killer whale and its nature, and how humans should deal with caution with this type of intelligent and sensitive mammals, and not to be overly approaching them. The film was written and directed by Gabriella Cowperthwaite, who is known for directing films such as Our Friend, and her film Blackfish was nominated for a BAFTA award. The runtime of the film is 1 hour and 23 minutes long. This movie has a rating of 8.1 on IMDb. The film was shown for the first time at the Sundance Film Festival on January 19, 2013 in the United States. The movie made a profit in the first weekend of its showing, estimated at $75,000 in the United States, and achieving a total profit estimated at $2,300,000. And here is some of the information about the movie. The whale Telecom died of bacterial pneumonia 4 years after the movie was released. The film features well-known actors such as Whoopi Goldberg and James Earl Jones. Jurassic World 2015 director Colin Trevorrow said that Blackfish 2013 was a big influence on the movie. The behavior of the captive Indominus Rex was based on Telecom's behavior in captivity. During his time at SeaWorld, Telecom was housed in a tank containing 1/1,000,000th of the quantity of water that he would traverse in a single day in the ocean. There are currently 59 unknown captive orcas worldwide. 163 have died in captivity. There have been 30 stillborn calves, 14 unknown capture attempts that resulted in deaths, and 43 that were captured but are unaccounted for. When SeaWorld announced that it would be closing down its orca show business, people were angry because they know they would continue to be hunt and confine the animals, and did not stop their breeding program. This is also the opinion of one of the critics of the movie, The Hollywood Reporter, David Roney, focusing on the notoriously aggressive orca Telecom. This gripping film presents a persuasive case against keeping the species, and by extension any wild animal, in captivity for the purpose of human entertainment.
And now a look at some of the behind the scenes of the movies we had previously.
Everybody, twice a week in color is a lot of work, even for a man who's been involved with an impressive list of television hits, ranging from Playhouse 90 to Bewitched, from Gunsmoke to Hazel. In the sacrosanct Bat Cave, Super Bat Chief Dozier meets Bat Leader Horwitz.
No, the opposite angle. We're shooting this angle.
Over that way.
Yeah, everything here is
all the action will take place there.
That's right.
Fine.
All right.
That ought to do it, I think.
Right.
I know you can go out this way. I'll
Okay.
go right behind you. We'll get over to the dressing room.
This is such stuff as bat dreams are made on. And these are the people who make the dreams. The actors, directors, technicians, makeup, wardrobe, and special effects artists. The bat lights, bat camera, and bat action. Bat cast and bat crew are about to run through a scene before the camera rolls. Later, we'll see the dynamic duo during the actual shooting. Meantime, Adam West and Burt Ward pantomime their way through a rehearsal of the action.
How's this angle for me here? Very good. With the wrinkles, okay?
Okay, now, boys, it's just a dry run without the effect. Okay, now on action. Ready? Go. Action. Look. Ready goes up. Holy Jack in the Box.
All right, just about ready to say it.
Okay.
Holy Jack in the Box. What a balloon.
Saints alive.
Strange.
Shot at Disney's Hyperion Studio in Silver Lake, probably around 1939, during the production of Pinocchio. This film was most likely used as a training aid for new artists, taking them step by step through the process of shooting live-action reference footage, a proprietary technique that, at the time, the Disney studio kept shrouded in secrecy. The live-action reference footage was used as a tool by the animators to help define and refine their animation. Here we see Hamilton Lusk, the supervising director of Pinocchio, discussing a sequence with art director Hugh Hennessy. The process begins with the animation draft, the animator's script. Each beat of action for every scene in the film is written on the right, with breakdown columns for timings and frame counts for every shot. Next, plans are drawn up for the practical three-dimensional props and set pieces that will be used for the live-action reference film shoot. The boxes and staircases and ramps represent architectural elements of the animated world, staircases, doorways, tables, or windows that exist only in the animator's...
This is a 1994 anthology comedy film produced by Lawrence Bender and directed by Alison Andre, Alexander Rockwell, Robert Rodriguez, and Quentin Tarantino. The movie stars Tim Roth, Antonio Banderas, Madonna, Jennifer Beals. Ted has just started as a bellboy at the once famous Monsignor. Ted is briefed by his elderly retiring predecessor about the do's and don'ts of being a bellhop. But what Ted doesn't realise is that he is in for the most eventful night of his young life. The film consists of 4 stories. Each time Ted visits a room, a new story.
And sure you remember, we had some casual discussions of movies we had in our show before, so let's check them out. In this segment, we usually interview directors, but if you remember last time, we had one of the actors, his name was Bibo. It was really fun, and we thought like we're gonna have him again because we wanna know more about the tools the actor can have to improve himself. Welcome back, Bibo.
Hi, welcome.
Soccer player or the actor?
Actor.
The actor.
Okay.
Well, thank you for coming back to us, as you know you promised, and for keeping your promise. Thank you. My question is: last time we talked about your short movies.
Yes.
And if you remember, because we ran short of time, I was asking you what are the tools the actor can have or can do to improve himself and become a better actor.
Okay. I think any actor.
The first thing is the passion. We know that.
Yes. That's okay. But I think it's each actor that what pulls him into acting that explored life and human emotion. So
how do the actor explore life?
Okay, it be by observing behavior and transfer it in character in movies. Okay, so but there was lots of tools like watching lots of movies, okay, and observing actor when they perform it.
Good.
Okay, and by studying.
Studying. Have you done any studying yourself?
Yes, I studying online courses.
I'm sorry to ask, okay, but you mentioned that, so we need to know. Like,
yes,
it's not
I know.
just
It's online courses. I already.
So, what did you study? Like, what did you do? Because we know you did not start as an actor.
I started online course about acting by Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman, the
Yeah.
Natalie Portman, the actress.
Yes.
Online courses.
Online courses.
Was that during Corona
It
thing?
was suggestion of my director.
Okay. Was that during Corona time?
Yes. And
Because everyone was going online.
That's right.
Excellent. She's.
Okay.
I love her. She's
Yes.
she's an
It's
amazing
good,
actress.
yes.
Okay. So online courses.
Online courses. Even if you don't have anything, you can try it in your home, in a mirror, front of a mirror. Okay, and you can try it by practicing.
You mentioned watching movies.
Yes.
Because that would help. What movies you usually like to watch?
I watch.
What genre? What
My
kind?
favorite is tragic.
Tragedy.
Yes.
Okay.
And sometimes
Did
comedian.
you say one of your movies is entitled Shadows, about a depressed man?
Yes.
You're not really. I mean.
Yes.
you're
It's about
not so-
tragedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why you mentioned
Uh-huh.
that. Why tragedy? Why not comedy?
I prefer comedy, but I feel I can do the best, perfect as possible as in tragedy.
Okay. Like the Joker said, why so
Yeah,
serious?
yes.
Now,
It's complex role. I
who
love it.
usually draws your attention as an actor, or someone that you really respect and you feel like he's really good actor?
Okay.
You look up to?
Yeah. In Hollywood, Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
Nice.
In comedian.
Interstellar for Matthew McConaughey. Did you watch this movie?
No.
Yeah.
Interstellar, yes, Interstellar, yes.
Yeah, this is one of his best
It was
movies.
amazing.
You can't really miss that.
It was amazing, yes.
Okay, so
in comedian, I prefer Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yes.
Ace Ventura and the
Yes Man.
the mask thing
yes,
and so
man,
on.
Yes, and also I
Sonic.
think the mask. Yeah.
very
Bruce
last
Almighty.
movie.
Bruce Almighty. It was
Right.
amazing.
You know, actually, Jim Carrey is really good in like comedy, but also, as you said, in drama. So he's really good.
He's perfect in drama, I know, but his is the most areas that he
So do you believe like the actor should specialize in one genre, or he can do everything?
No. I believe that the actor can do anything.
Okay.
Any performance.
Great. Have you tried to work with other directors in Kuwait other than Tamer? Like, there are a lot of local directors and movie makers, whether from Kuwait or even those who live in Kuwait. Have you tried any? Did you approach them?
I already tried, but I don't have any chance. But till now I'm comfortable with. I feel
Because you're a
comfortable
very
with
busy
them.
person, aren't you?
No. But I feel comfortable with Tamer already.
Okay, one final question.
Okay.
Does your director pay you for what you're doing?
Sometimes in some projects.
Okay.
Finally, we do lots of ads.
But all
ads.
actors get paid. Yeah, okay, so you do commercial
Yes,
ads?
commercial ads, yes. It's a campaign about application or,
Nice.
or restaurant chain.
I think this is good because that will keep you going till your
Yes,
next movie.
yes, yes.
And also you can maybe generate some money so you can use it as
To make short movies.
Exactly,
Yes, yes.
exactly.
That's it.
Well, Bibo, thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks to you. I appreciate
It's
your
always
efforts.
great to see you.
Thank you.
Maybe next season you can join us again.
Again, I so.
Inshallah.
I hope so.
And I would love to see all your movies because I've seen only a couple of them.
Okay.
But
And what's your opinion about it?
I will, definitely. Thanks a lot for your
Thanks
time.
for you.
Okay, so we still have other segments in our show for today. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
And now we'll get a moment to check out aspects in making movies we highlighted previously.
The camera pull-out is the exact opposite of the push-in. A pull-out is a smooth camera movement that moves the camera further away from a subject. This movement causes the subject to grow smaller, while simultaneously revealing their surroundings. Pull-outs can be used to reveal settings and characters. Emotionally, pull-outs can highlight a character's isolation or loneliness. Zooms are technically not a camera movement, but they do create movement within the image. Zooms change the focal length of a camera lens to either magnify or demagnify the size of a subject in the frame. Zooms are unique because there is no equivalent to it in the experience of the human eye. Zooms can feel artificial or even unnatural. For these reasons, zooms are one of the best camera movements to use in horror and thrillers. A dolly zoom is achieved by dollying the camera away from or toward a subject, while simultaneously zooming in the other direction. Dolly zooms are an incredibly international camera movement because they have such a specific effect. A tracking shot is any shot that physically moves the camera through the scene for an extended amount of time. Tracking camera movement often follows a traveling subject, though they can be used to simply show off the scene. Sometimes camera movements are not motivated by a character's actions, but rather the audience experience. Filmmakers often add random movement to a shot via camera shake through a handhold to heighten the intensity of a scene. When used more subtly, the random movement can establish subjectively for the audience. This is often used in films that are based on true events. The art of storytelling. Storytelling is an ancient art and a valuable form of human expression. It uses words and actions to reveal elements and images of a story that encourages the listener's or the viewer's imagination. The main goal of the art of storytelling is to elicit vivid multisensory images, actions, characters, settings, and events that happens. This art form combines music and dance as part of the storytelling art. Now, with the technology that humans have, storytelling art is delivered to use through screens. While in the past, it used to be through a storyteller that people gather around to listen to all kinds of stories. Now almost anyone can tell a story using their digital devices, cameras, and phones. In theater or a cinematic film, storytelling would thrill the viewers and give them the opportunity to witness the characters and the events that portray the story. However, there are certain elements that make a good story. In film, special effects, settings, and stars are meaningless without a good story. The story is the heart of the film. What makes a good story is, number one, the main protagonist, the good example, the loving, respected character, someone that the audience would invest in, music and dance as part of the storytelling art. Number two is the when, the why, the where, and the how. It is the setting of the story and where it's taken place, when and why. Number three, the story needs challenges. The viewers want to see how the main characters is going to achieve their goals and how they are going to act and react. Number four, and lastly, is resolution. The consequences of the character choices and actions. The audience get to see different resolutions to different stories and different characters, and they are mostly memorable. The role of cinema in storytelling is shown through the ways the film crew portray the shot to the viewers. Each way can have a meaning. For example, camera positions have a strong psychological effect of the viewer. Close-ups cause us to feel vulnerable feelings with the character. Could be sympathy or could be fear. Two shots either suggest harmony or disharmony. And point of view. POV always used to see the point of view of the character through their eyes. High angle shot can present a character in a way that makes them vulnerable and diminished. And sometimes it shows that the character surrounding to a high power. Ground level shot shows the character's walk without his face, to build excitement of the character. Now, With the technology that humans have now, storytelling art is delivered to us through screens. And eye-level shots help us to understand the characters and their expressions. Finally, a shoulder shot is used when characters are having dialogue conversations.
Well, that was a quick panorama of all the movies that we covered in the previous seasons.
That's right, and you can join us daily on KTV2 to check out Clacket and tune in to see all the latest movies and this time TV shows on this season.
Absolutely. See you tomorrow. Take good care of yourself, and I would say goodbye for now.